Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would do a little tour of my studio. So this is my nail desk and my drawers. So I'm going to start off with what it looks like when you come into the room. So these are the chairs that people would sit on. I love these chairs. Yeah, they are so comfortable. It's lovely. So over to my nail art. I have a selection of all the different nail art that I've done, and most of these ones will have a video on YouTube of how I did them. So down to, these are just some glitter bells gel polishes that I have. I love this one. It's called You're Beautiful. It would probably be my favourite, that one and mint chocolate chip. I don't really use too much gel polish anymore. I tend to just use the coloured acrylic. But these are my Urban Graffiti Acryl Gels from Neo Nails. I absolutely love those. These are all gel polish colours. So that's one way that I would display them. So moving over, I've got some more nail art. Some of you might recognise some of them from my videos. So they're just stuck on these little pegs that light up. So I've got my little dream sign. So these here are all new, so I've still to put stuff in them. Then I've got my clean towels. Then moving down, I've got my colour books. Again, this is just samples of all the gel polishes that I have. And then this little book is just some more nail art ideas. Got my Opi Avo Juice in the coconut melon, love. So these here, sometimes I would use to take photographs with, just depending on what colour anyone's having. And I normally wouldn't have my hand dollies on display. If someone's coming in, I would sort of put them away. So my little table and all my chairs, they all match. My little lanterns, this is so nice. Whenever I'm doing anything in the evening, I can put my little lanterns on, and the light from my nail desk is enough for me to work with. So this is just a selection of different tubs and jars that I would use if I'm doing custom acrylic. And then down here I've got like acetone and alcohol. So these, honestly, I can't say how much these chairs are so comfy. So these chairs here would be ones that I would use at my nail station. So you can't really see it with the light shining in there. And this settee actually shouldn't be in here. I had it up for sale and a girl was to come and collect it and she didn't. So my husband needs to move it out of here. And this is my nail desk. I got it from IKEA. And let's see what's in my desk. So this would be my video setup. So this stand moves in all different directions, and it enables me then to do my videos. And I keep a little tabletop bin, and I've actually got a nappy sack in it, and I use this every time I'm doing a set of nails. And I close up the nappy sack and then put it in the bin outside. And because these are scented and they smell like baby powder, it kind of masks the smell of the monomer a bit. Not a lot, because it is quite strong. But yeah, if I do that with every set of nails I do, you don't get a build-up of the smell. So my little armrest and my little silicone mat just to protect my table. My little lamp I got from Amazon, and you can twist it and turn it. It goes up or down, whatever, and it just turns off and on like that. So onto my lamp. This is the same lamp that OPI had when they first brought out their gel colour, and it was like £300. And this one, I did have the OPI one, but I sold my salon and all the fixtures and fittings went with the salon. So yeah, I got this one on eBay for 120, so it self-activates, and you've got all your settings. You've got 15, 30, 45 and 60. Then moving on to my nail drill, I have the Brillbird drill. I love this because there's not a lot of vibration on the client's nail plates when you're working with it. The only thing is, it is quite noisy, but that could be my fault because I would have travelled with it. So you can see how noisy it is. And these just came yesterday, so I have a wee video that I'll tag along with this. And the glitter bells. They've started doing just like glitter, loose glitter now. So into my drawers. So in this one I have my little armrest whenever I'm doing my own nails. I've got my little sketch pad. If any of you have watched my videos, you'll know that I like to draw out what I'm doing, just to give me ideas. Baby wipes for when I'm using my hand dolly or my flexi hand, just to wipe it down with the dust. My cotton discs, again, if you saw my videos, you'll see that I drain out the liquid from my acrylic brush onto cotton discs. My little sheets that I put on my desk. The sellotape is for my flexi hand and my hand dolly if I'm doing forms, because the forms don't stick to the silicone itself, so you need to put some sellotape on, and that makes the forms then stick. So I've got different forms. These ones are from ASP, and they would be more like a salon length forms. These ones here are from Cjp, and they would be their extreme length ones. And these are the Nail Mate ones, so you can see the difference in, you know, the length of the forms. So I just keep them in here, and it's easy just to pull them. So moving on, my striping tapes, I've put them onto another little sellotape holder, and it's easier to access them. My little crystal and guardian angel, that was from a client whenever I left. My little dapping dishes that I decant to either acetone or alcohol or whatever I'm using. And my little, I don't know what these are called, are they like nail display stands? Whenever I'm doing single nails or nail art. Rubber bands, because you never know when you're going to need them, so they're always handy to have. My stamper, this is my favourite one, I absolutely love it, and I just got it off eBay, and I think it was like £3. It came from China, so it did, you know, come a few weeks. This is a newborn pretty one. And these are just some of my stamping plates, oops, and my little scraper. So I tend to keep these ones in here because I don't really use these ones much, because the laser cut in them isn't that deep, so they don't pick up too well. Oops. So moving on to my other desk. This is like my everyday stuff. So my glasses, because if I don't wear them I'll not be able to see. My tip cutters, my alcohol, and some forms. What's this? Gel top coat. So into this drawer, and this would be my brushes, my dust brushes. So I tend to use the dark one whenever I'm working with pigments, so that my nice clean white one doesn't get all marked. These are the files that I would use when I'm doing my videos, as well as these little nippers. They get they take the rhinestones off. My little Cantana stick or rhinestone picker-upper, and these are my favourite gel bits, so I keep those separate because these are my fave. On to the next one. By the way guys, I have to get more things like this just to sort the rest of my stuff out, because as you can see, these are just spoiled trays, but you know, they do the job anyway at the minute. These would be my acrylic brushes, my gel brushes, yeah, my nail wipes, and these would be some sort of nail art brushes rather than acrylic or gel. So I've got my like dotting tools and stripers, my little LED torch for whenever, do you know what, these things, the batteries go so quick on them. But yeah, so if I'm doing like gel or aqua gel and putting rhinestones in, I'll use that little torch because it cures it straight away. So into this part, we've got our top coats, glitter bells, base glue, Cjp's gripper glue, cuticle oil, and other top coats. What's this? The Foil Mate from Glitter Planet. And this is a little monomer bottle from Opi, and what I do is I decant from my bigger bottle into this, and that way I can have it beside me in the desk. So moving on, these here would be like my more recent colours that I've purchased. So I'm wearing the DND, which is this one, and you can see really the colours are more or less spot on. Let me see this hand's warmer, so you can see that. Let me see. Yeah, see the colours are spot on. Okay, these are some new halo ones. These are their 5B cat eye, and this is a new one that my local beauty store brought in. It's called Dream Goddess, and they're very, very similar to halo. So I actually think it's probably the same company that make them, and they've just repackaged them or rebranded them. My model ones, Charming Dots, which I did a video with. My Retro Lady that I did a video with. These are some Cjp glitters. So this is Fuchsia Shine. What's this one? Opal Cream. Yeah, so I just keep these ones here. So my little nuts about you. Just because I'm a beautician doesn't mean I'm a magician. My little radio, because we have to have some music. Let me just move him down. So these would be my gel paints. These are all from Canny, bar these ones. So these I got off AliExpress, and I think they were between 50 and 60 cents each. So very, very cheap, and you know, they're great to work with. My Born Pretty thermochromic liquid, which I haven't used yet, so I'll have to give that a try. Down to my glitters. These glitters are from Glitter Planet, and I just purchased these little jars from, these little tubs from eBay, and I just decanted the bags into this and took the sticker off and popped it on the front. So the likes of these ones are from Cjp as well. They came in the I'm Going to the Chapel. And then I've got some Brillbird ones, some gold leaf, some silver leaf. What's these? Little gold stars. So onto my tall drawers. This is where I would keep my tips. Hold on, someone's wanting to come in. Hey Ralph, come on. Are you coming in? Good boy. So yeah, this is where I keep my tips. These are the edge tips, and I would use these for my hand dolly or my flexi hand, and then I would either sculpt out or apply a longer tip on. These are just different edge ones. I don't think I've actually, no, I haven't opened these ones. I very rarely use tips on anybody. I would sculpt them out. These are my Glitter Planet Easy Tips, which I absolutely love. They're amazing for doing stiletto or coffin nails. The only downside is they don't come in single sizes, so when you run out of one size, you have to buy the whole 500, which I did because, as you can see with these two, I'm running low, so that's just one downside. Turn my lights on. Yeah, that's these are the extra long tips from Pink Candy. Very, very good supplier. They come very, very quick. And these are the flat back tips that I put in my colour books just to do my swatches. Some more practice tips. Little French tips if your client has short nails and they want a French, as like a wee overlay. They're fantastic for doing that. And the same in the black. So let's put this back. Down to the next drawer, and this is where I would keep. This is where I would keep some of my diamonds. Well, most of them really. I got these little things from Home Bargains, and they came in a set of 4. I think they were like £1.50. They weren't expensive. So yeah, I just sorted out my little rhinestones that came in these and just put them into this. This would be the bulk of my rhinestones, and just for ease I would put them into the smaller ones and then carry them over to the desk. So. And these here would be for my clients that like a lot of bling. So let me just, so we've got skulls. Crowns. These are lovely. I really, really like these ones. Let's see if I can get them. How beautiful is that? Wow. And yeah, these are like the tops of rings. So I'm actually going to do an acrylic ring and use this. The camera doesn't really do it justice. But yeah, so this is just selection. I've got my dried flowers for doing milk bath nails. My large diamond that I sometimes use for photographs like this. Just some more gold shapes. Some micro crystals. So moving on down to the next one. Got more tips. I've got my Glitter Planets square mat. It's just an empty one. These here are the base tips that came with my hand dolly, so I keep those in there. And this, I thought I would have a clever idea, so let me know if any of you do the same. For Mother's Day I got Fiero, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, I could use this. So I just decanted some of my rhinestones in it, and I love it. So I think there's 25 different little things in there. Some larger pink ones, Fimo flowers, the little fruit slices that I use for my video, pearls. These are little like Dior and D&G and YSL and Chanel. Right, moving down. More tips. These are my McCart tips that I would use for doing press-on nails. And these are my flexi hand tips. And just another like generic tip that I got off eBay. So yeah, they came with 500 and I think they were like £4. So again, the flexi tips are from Glitter Planet, but as you can see, I'm running low on some of them. So I've had to purchase the full 500 again. So please, 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 Glitter Planet, start to do the single sizes. This is like my sort of junk drawer. They're just tips that I have done and haven't put on my display yet. Chewing gum, because we always need chewing gum. Chocolate is hiding in there. Chocolate. Deodorant. And these are my own files that I would use on myself, just to keep them separate. Okay, moving down. This is like my PPE drawer. So I love these wipes. They kill so much, like they kill MRSA, TB, the norovirus, hepatitis, loads more, so I love those. I've got my Nail Mate mask with the extra filters. I keep these in here. These are from Cjp, and this is the deepest drawer I have, so I just keep those in there. My gloves, face masks, antiseptic wipes, plasters, foil, and my nail wipes I keep in there as well. This drawer here would be like my stationery drawer. So again, I've got antibacterial wipes. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. Client record cards. These ones are empty, but I made these up myself because I spilled stuff on it. Sorry. I can mark down the condition of the nails on their first nail service because I don't know. Some people say, "Oh, I got nails done years ago. My nails have never been the same." So yeah, I like to put down exactly the way their nails were when they came into me. My nail care aftercare card, just another little this, and my diary, and more of those little drawers, or I keep saying drawers, more of those little jars that I got to put my glitter in. So this would be my personal drawer, so I've got my hairbrushes, makeup and hairdryer. And then down here, this would be like a medical drawer. So I've got my hay fever, my Sudafed, my best friend. I suffer really, really badly from hay fever. So yeah, I use a lot of stuff like that. So moving on, this is the top of the drawer. I've got my glass bead sterilizer, my glitter bells and monomer. So this is the one that I decant into the smaller one. Gelish nail remover, antibacterial hand guard, acetone, and slip solution. What's this? Some more cuticle glue, scissors, yeah. My little thermometer that lets me know the temperature of the room. My ring light, I don't want to blind you, so that's my ring light. My little name and lights, I always wanted my name in lights, so got it. Right, so onto these drawers. This is my glitter bells. So you can pull these out to get to the ones at the back. I like these ones because they've got this rubber thing on the bottom of them, so they don't tend to slip about. So these were the ones that came in the trial pack, and their trial kit is so good. I would definitely recommend it for anybody starting out because you've got everything in it. Down to this one, these are my Opi Core Powders, my pastel effects that can turn any colour into a pastel. These are Brillbird's colours, which I just have a few of them. I thought I would try them out, and yeah, they're okay. On to more coloured acrylic. These are Opi, these are Easy Flow, and these are Easy Flow as well. So I don't know if it, oh yeah, it does tell you. So these are the Rainbow Candy, and these are the Boogie Nights. So moving down, this would be my Cjp Collection. It's not very big at the minute because I've only started to use it, but the ones that I have used, I absolutely love. I love how they flow, and you know, the colours are so vibrant on them. These are the little pots that I've mixed up myself, which I've used in some of my videos. And these are just little business card holders that I put my water decals in, and another one that would hold my foils, and this is just a blank one that I'll have to fill. I've got some nail stencils. These are quite good if you put them on the nail plate and you can airbrush through them, or you can use like a makeup sponge and put the colour on that way. If you go over it with like full gel polish though, it doesn't really work. You have to sponge it on. My Mystic Nails acrylic paints. And these are my one-stroke paints that I did in a video. I keep the brushes with them, and that way I know that they're all in the same place. So yeah, didn't grab them too well. And my little J-cloths and greaseproof paper that I have cut all ready to go. My dapping dishes. So the reason I've got foil on these is because if monomer touches your cork, it just completely disintegrates. So putting the foil on just preserves your cork. Okay, so down to this drawer. These would be my Glitter Bells Core Powders. So we've got plush cover. What's this one? Pink opal. Glass slippers. So I've got quite a few of the core powders. These would be my Brilbird core powders. So we've got cover pink and white and so on. These ones here are my OPI refills. So if you look, let's get into this one. This would be the size that you would buy, which would be just your regular size. Yeah. So this is the next size up, and then which is 125 grams, and then you've got the 300 gram refills. So I think I got maybe 10 of these out of that, which definitely does make it so much more cheaper. My Glitter Bells acid-free primer and dehydrator. It's just another ASP primer. These are new tools, brushes, my Colourpop sticks, and then these would be like my nail art brushes, pens and everything else. Down to this drawer, I also do waxing and tinting and that, and I am a trained beautician as well. So these would be my soak-offs for gel polish if clients are wanting to take them. These are the OPI ones, model ones, and then just for me to use, I cut up some foil. It's a hand piece for a spare drill, some more Colourpops and drill bits, and just little nail stickers, and I've got more striping tapes. These would be new drill bits. So these are cuticle things, and these are for obviously the skin. This is my little Cjp LED lamp, and I use this if I'm doing gel toes because, you know, it's just so handy. The feet just fit in there perfect, and it's so light and easy to move about. Oops. So onto this drawer. These are my Brilbird Brush and Go. So these are like gel paints, gel colours, and these are their builder gels. You've got their cover pink. And in here I've just got new files, new buffers, zebra files, my sanding bands. I don't really use those. I don't really like using the sanding band on my drill. And some more buffers. And these are from Glitter Planet. I absolutely love these, and whenever they're in stock I always buy a few because they last forever. More buffers and shiners. What are these? Buffers, and these are all easy flow. These are all easy flow. So down to my next one. These are the OPI hard gels, builder gels, and they come in all different colours. You've got your base, your clear, your pinks. You've got clear overlay, and you've also got clear sculpture. I don't really like using the clear overlay because it does tend to run into the sidewalls. So I would normally use the clear sculpture and the pink sculpture. And then if you choose a French, you've got your luminous white or you've got a soft white. So onto their little pots of gel colour. I think these are only available in America now, but I still had some overstock, which was handy. And these are my glitter gels, so I keep them all in here. These are UV, they're not LED, so that's a bit of a bummer. It takes 2 minutes for these to cure, whereas the rest of them are all 30 seconds. These are the In Control gels from ASP, and they're sculpting gels, which I love, and I would use them quite a lot, because they definitely have the same strength as the acrylic. Onto my Model 1's cream colours. Again, they're UV, but if you're using them in just small amounts like lines or dots, they will cure in an LED lamp, but if you're doing a full nail cover with them, you need to do them in a UV lamp. This is the little white gel paint that you'll see me use in my videos, and the black, and these are my spider gels. So on down to this jar. This is just some more glitters. You can see. Let's see. So yeah, I would use those with either gel or acrylic. Onto my pigments. So you see the neon pigments that I've been doing in a few videos, my Brilbird pigments, my Mystic nails, my Opi File Edger, which I'm trying to gather out some stuff to do a giveaway. So this is a new one. So this is it here. So basically the file goes, you rub the file along this, and it takes the sharp edges off without having to contaminate your file by using an old file. So this would be my gel polishes. Most of these are from Halo, and you see the little number on the top of them. What I did was, because the colour books go by numbers and not names, I bought these just in the stationery store and stuck them on, and whatever number is on those will be the number that it is in the colour book. Just some more gel polishes, regular polishes, and top coats, base coats. So down here we've got my, I'll actually lift it up, easier. It's got just a selection of stamping plates, some more in here. My favourite ones are the Born Pretty ones because, again, I said earlier, the laser cuts in them are great. These are little just balls and hoops if you're going to pierce the nails. You just put this through the piercing. Silver leaf, my little 3D molds. These are little bows, so cute. Some extra stampers, some different brushes, decals, more glitter, and fabric. So, got our net. This is from Glitter Bells. Just some extra buffers, spare container. These would be my Sharpies. And these are my manicure table pads. So they are waterproof on the back. So it means that any of the acetone or monomer isn't going to wreck your desk. These are my little Fimo rods, so this is how they come, and then I just like slice them up. And some more gold leaf and some more molds. So that's it, guys. That's my little studio. I've still got a few bits and pieces to do, so I will probably do an updated one in a while. So I'm going to get on and do my tutorial for you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!